All right, hello.
All right, hello.
Uh,
Hi.
hi. I'm the Wandering Newbie. Let's start up a new thing today. It's XCOM. I've never played XCOM. Well, that's technically a lie because there was that stream I did on Hitbox where I played XCOM for like an hour. But that's it. And with me today is Kama and
Hey.
newcomer to stream Vinay,
Hello.
who
I
I will I will spend half the stream getting your volume control in Discord to the right point.
Oh no.
No, that is the first time anybody shows up on one of my streams.
Fair enough. Argona, it's people from the stream.
Well, all right. So, single player, appropriate players new to tactical games or XCOM in general. Challenging but fair. I've
Do you
played
want the real
Emblem.
XCOM starts here, or do you want a reasonable challenge? Because if you want the real XCOM starts here, go to classic. If you want a reasonable challenge, normal will do for you.
Yeah, let's go with normal. All right, you said look at the second wave stuff.
Second wave options, yeah.
All
That's the first thing you want to look
What
at.
is advanced options?
You can click it and find out, but
Okay.
second wave is stuff that you should fiddle with.
I feel as though I
Not
should have the
creative.
tutorial on.
Yeah, you probably should.
Operation Protege.
Operation Progeny should probably be left on.
Iron Man is
Don't
off
want to-
for.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be reloading saves, but we're leaving Iron Man off in case of failure of one way or another.
Yeah, you're playing Honor Man.
Yeah. Reduce beginner VO.
Don't take that. So your base personnel will chat to you with stuff.
Oh, okay.
Beginner VO is shut up, guys. I know this already, but you don't know this already, so don't shut them up.
All right. Second wave damage roulette.
Okay, this is where you fiddle with the game to make it more interesting. And the one you absolutely want to check is not created equally, which will let your dudes be different, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Training roulette randomizes the skill trees, which are usually locked to a class, which means that every recruit who gets a class is actually unique and ends up with some really weird skill builds becoming available. But if you want to actually get into the game, maybe you should just leave that off. And hidden potential is the one that randomizes stat ups for the true Fire Emblem Fights alien experience.
I think I'll leave that one off for now. What is damage roulette is like? This is like the grenade deals 3 damage normally, but in this it could deal like anything.
Yeah, its weapon spread increases.
Okay.
Note, if you don't turn hidden potential on now, you can't change it. These have to be set at game start.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that off for now.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'd always throw on training roulette just because I want to support with squad sight.
Oh my god, come on, why?
Well, no, I think we leave hidden potential off.
Okay.
I can't tell. Hidden
I've
potential makes it
presented my
sound like it's a
argument for
good thing.
Well, you remember
Yeah.
in Fire Emblem when people's skills would go up randomly, and that was funny?
It's basically that. You will get the most improbable aim or whatever growth on a soldier you could imagine. And there are really only 2 stats. There's aim and there's will.
All right, so we have go full Blood Bowl.
Yes. Go full Blood Bowl is not created equal, hidden potential, and also training roulette.
I am not.
But,
I am not training roulette.
Training roulette
Okay.
would be stupid. I will say don't do that, but hidden potential, definitely.
I like save scum. Changes
Oh,
the
no.
numbers.
Yup, yeah, you can fiddle the numbers.
All right, I will turn on hidden potential and not create equal. But that is it. I will Fire Emblem up these characters.
Good.
Yeah.
Dibs on
Alright.
being Heath.
Funding offered by individual council members is randomized. Whatever.
So yeah, the funding that each nation offers normally is essentially in fixed proportion. New economy just rolls the dice on all the countries.
Mm-hmm.
Aiming angles is normally if you're flanking an enemy, you get a flat aim and crit bonus. Aiming angle says the closer you are to like a hard 90-degree to their cover from behind.
So that's actually
flank.
just better, right?
Not always.
The thing, units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking an enemy. You'll notice that didn't say anything about your units.
All right. Well, all right. I think we're good just randomizing our characters completely, and I don't know, making me worried about my life options.
Oh, it'll be exciting.
And I'm gonna have Rokos up the entire time.
Oh no!
All right, let's do this.
And away we go. What's the usual delay on Twitch anyway?
About 30 seconds, at
Okay.
most.
Yeah, it seems like this one's closer to maybe 5 or 10.
Yeah, they've gotten better. Yeah, that was the whole reason that everybody originally moved to Hitbox was that like, they were a minute, and then they kind of got it down to like 15 seconds, and then since everybody started moving back, they've actually got even better because they got that Amazon money.
Mm-hmm.
Fair?
Oh, by the way, anyone in chat right now is someone potentially recruited.
Is this cutscene tiny letterboxes, or did I get my orientation wrong?
It's full screen for me.
It is letterboxed for me. There's a black band at the top and bottom, but I don't know whether that's Twitch or what.
It's not tiny though.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
there's no minuscule.
I think I might have gotten my because look, there's those two options. There's 13,700, like 760, and then there's 13,766,
Huh.
and I never know which one to click.
Fair enough. I wouldn't either. I just futz with it until it seems right.
Yeah, I may hop into that real fast after this cutscene where
Yeah,
everybody's
you
turned
can
into
definitely do that in game, and you will see the aftermath of this process soon enough. For example, right now.
Hello, Commander.
Vinay, have I told you what Loon's been doing?
What has Loon been doing?
So he's doing a playthrough of 2, but in the Spanish language option because that also changes all the VO.
Oh my god!
So it's like, hola, comandante.
Oh, that's one of the things that Enemy Within does for this game is vastly increases the voiceover packs so that recruits from a wide variety of
The
nations.
recruits, but this is all of the voiceover.
Oh, everybody, yes.
Yeah, so like
that-
the council guy comes on and it's just like, hola, comandante.
Good luck.
won't have the buttery smooth voice of the Honest Trailers guy.
So of course, we hadn't mentioned this yet, but we are playing the expansion with all the.
Transmission, sir.
Patch me through to
I
food.
gotta turn subtitles on too. God damn.
Whoops. Yeah, that's a thing you should probably turn
You were
on.
being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified...
I love how bad the frame rate is on this like video message.
Yeah.
Like
Central
that's not the
Navigation
game.
Effect.
It's not the game because the soldiers are fine. Just the video message is like at 15 frames per second.
Oh my god. I forgot about this video message.
mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones.
You know,
Then
I
things
don't
went
think
dark.
this
21
requires
hours,
video
a chopper
message.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it almost never has it in game. Like, whenever Bradford talks to you, he will always appear as that little box in the corner of the screen.
Mhm, that's fine.
requested our assistance.
And the video thing is, as far as I can tell, absolutely unique to this one tutorial mission.
Oh wait, no, but yeah, here it's full thing. I must have the wrong option, but it actually like extends it or whatever for the normal. All right, whatever. It was just that video was cut off. It's fine.
There's a pre-rendered video from whenever this game came out, 2006,
I'm pretty sure it was more recent than that.
All right.
2010.
Closer to correct, I think?
Okay, it's giving me the proper cursor. Do I have double cursor? I had cursor on the capture. It's really hard as it takes the cursor away when I tabbed out. All right, we're good.
Double cursor.
Central, this is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash
Yeah, the
site.
pre-renders are at a
Any sign of activity?
different resolution than what I'm capturing at. Is all.
Down there.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't appear to have negatively impacted the stream.
Yeah, it's
themselves.
whatever. I can live.
You're going to be given some forced moves in this here tutorial.
All right.
Most of which are terrible, but you're gonna have to go through them anyway, and it will help explain the mechanics of the game to you. I mean, you did play this for an hour, so I guess you're...
Yeah, if I remember right, this team doesn't really make it back all in one piece.
On the other hand, you do get a guaranteed squaddie, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, that's good.
Central, you getting all this?
But, yeah, assuming, you know, I don't give you any particular strategic advice, your dudes are going to have about the same mortality rate as the recon corps from Attack on Titan, so, you know.
Hello.
Hello!
Is the stream choppy on your all's end, or is this just my side computer?
There's a little occasional chop, but,
Huh.
I have yet to load in, so give me just 1 second.
right.
I'm seeing a little bit of flicker, and I am at 360p in order to make it function for me. So,
Oh yeah, I should probably do that too.
also, for reference, the result of this tutorial mission, you're right. You're right by the technical definition. They don't all make it back in one piece, but they do make it back in exactly one piece.
Yeah, it must have
Right.
been just that cutscene. Like, I just glanced over during that cutscene and saw
Huh.
that.
Well,
Oh,
alright.
jeez, we got a full house here.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I'll just be
You
quiet.
gotta stop losing civilians. You're losing too many
Hey!
civilians.
Hey!
Loon, what up?
Good. Now advance to the vehicle nearby.
Keep an eye on numbers.
So what we're going to do is we're going to name the rookies, and they don't get to decide what class they are.
That thing isn't
no.
going to offer you much cover.
RNG only.
There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that
Yeah,
position.
hola,
Delta
Commandante.
3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
The will of RNGesus is strong with this game anyway, so you know.
No, I forgot to put on subtitles.
Proceed to the next vehicle.
Where's that?
This might not be so choppy once you get out of the tutorial, by the way.
There we go. Save and change.
Yeah, it's holding back all the extra frames that you get. You don't know how to use it yet.
This is your training frame rate. You don't get full power until you're qualified.
Go check
That's
it
right.
out. It's a long way
We'll have
from
squad
your
D frame rate in a
There's no
bit.
available cover between here and there, so you better double check.
Use
I mean, the only
frame
reason
rate
I'm
very
confused is
different.
because, you know, that was happening, but I haven't dropped any frames, so that might actually be on Twitch's side.
Oh,
What do you see, Delta 4?
By the way, what the thing just had you do, run one person a long way to be the very last movement on your turn, that's a terrible
No.
idea.
please don't do this.
It's teaching you to play the game wrong.
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone
Actually,
else.
quite a bit like the Blood Bowl tutorials.
Go
Wait.
full Blood Bowl, like I said.
Blood Bowl has a tutorial?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, help me.
They're like, you have one guy left. Get him to do a one-die block blitz over here. Yeah, sure.
Probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in
Oh yeah, meet Dr. Valen. If Theo were a scientist, were twice as enthusiastic, and half as moral, he would be Dr. Valen.
Only half? I think it's a little bit less.
God.
Double the enthusiasm, none of the morality. Let's put it that
There you
way.
go.
Dr. Valen is loving this shit.
Dr. Vaughn, or in other words, Diet Theo.
Yeah? Did it just... Nice! Cool!
Playing with resolution.
Did it crash?
Did you
Yeah,
just break
did.
it?
Oh no.
What a good game!
You can't
no.
handle all this gamma. I don't know
Wait,
why you
wait,
tried.
someone has-
Sometimes the
someone has
graphics
to go
card just
find
isn't
that
with you. That's
thing.
XCOM, baby.
Yeah, that's XCOM. We have to find that graphic.
Welcome to Jake Sullivan's Wild Ride.
I don't know how full it is.
Fix your game. Fix your game, Jake. Fix your game.
Well,
I was like, maybe because I have the wrong resolution, that's why it's having the frame rate problem.
Ah,
On the
well,
other
here we go
side.
again.
I mean, it was a good attempt, but unfortunately, that resolution was not found.
so should we say that the first casualty is the game?
the game itself, yeah.
All right, real fast. Let's
XCOM.exe was the first
fire
casualty.
these out. Second wave. There we go. Hidden potential. All right, start game. Clicking through the
So-
menus. Can't skip the cutscenes.
Patch me through to Voodoo
Good, you
31.
put on all the right things. I'm really excited.
Yep. I was trying to get them to do training roulette as well.
No, that's a terrible idea for his first game.
Roger, Voodoo
Exactly.
Sign of activity.
Negative. Nothing's moving.
What if classes don't exist?
Set her down nearby.
There's some skills that are still locked to a class, but mostly not.
Alright, Universe 2. Universe 1 doesn't exist anymore. Let's try this again. Let's see how many universes it takes to get through this thing.
See, canonically, this is a series of simulations being run on your prospective character in a tube in a laboratory.
Yep.
I'm really curious. Yeah, if I click out of the window, it super breaks. Like it just stops streaming to OBS, even though it's still moving in the background.
Don't touch
Oh,
anything.
Yeah,
Wait.
just
Hey.
don't touch anything.
Don't do that.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Then don't do that.
Yeah.
First things first. Let's get you out of the open.
Newbie, you have several helpers today. We are going to do our best to help you.
Out there. Delta 1.
I'm here to live.
Take cover behind that
Yeah,
Our
that's
primary goal, get you through the tutorial.
All right, I think I might be able to
Again.
achieve that. All right, here we go. Let's speed run this. You go there. I know where you're moving next. Don't act like you're not moving there.
Delta 2, your turn.
You're there. Then you go to this statue.
That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing.
Imagine if you had a speed chess version of this game where you only had like 10 seconds to take your turns.
oh my god, that would be horrifying.
Proceed to the next vehicle for a better vantage point.
I mean, it depends on the player.
Go check
Like,
it out. It's a long way from
Jade Star would probably have a meltdown in that circumstance, but
So that radar thing in the top left that they're using, don't ever think that's useful.
no, it's purely a
Entirely superfluous. That's,
visual.
it won't show you any information you won't get by looking at the map.
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Yeah, what is the weapon triangle of this game?
Gun, gun, and gun.
What's he saying?
Okay.
Assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle,
That radio
maybe.
transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position.
And if you have the DLC, football.
From inside a structure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Get ready for some boosh action.
Infiltrate that building.
Yes, fist is definitely a optional inclusion, and like, optional in the strictest sense of the term.
As in, it is an option.
The best
That's correct.
option.
But you would be foolish not to avail yourself of it.
If you're not using the DLC, fire the helper who suggested not to include the DLC.
I've included the DLC.
Good.
I'm pretty sure every helper unanimously said use the dumb DLC already.
I don't even have the game, and I said get the DLC. Like, that's the only thing I know about this game.
There is no enemy unknown. The two mission pack ones, the small ones, those you can
It
abandon.
appears
Those
that
aren't
he was
important.
eviscerated.
Yeah, I just
they're
grabbed.
whatever.
You know, within.
So this is how many times I've seen this tutorial. This is the first time I realized that guy who saw the second dead guy has a mohawk and a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool
One thing I
dude.
can say about this game is they have very good mustaches.
No idea what this
Yeah,
thing
that's a
is.
pretty
I can't
substantial
confirm it's a
mustache.
satellite. Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep
These things, whatever the hell they are, they're your best friend in a mission.
Delta 1.
Try not to think about
Yeah,
what's
it's
doing
like
to your
when-
soldiers to huddle behind them.
Whenever there's fast camera movement, it doesn't seem to like that.
Huh.
Or forced
Oh, man.
camera movement.
Yeah.
So, cars aren't really as explosive as they are in this game, right?
I should hope not.
Well, they're using high-end weaponry when they're firing, so obviously it all ignites gasoline vapors like nothing
It is
else.
the future. The cars are made entirely of hydrogen.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you never double move every turn normally, right?
There are going to be times where you're double moving to get people in position, but the last person to move should never, ever, ever be dashing.
Yeah, like, the thing is,
have eyes on the target.
And I mean, this
There's
will.
no penalty for using half your movement and then the other half.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no time limit.
Stop halfway there, see if you spotted anything, and then resume moving if you still feel like it.
Tell him to drop his weapon.
And I mean, this is because
Hallo. Können Sie mich hören?
you see aliens, which is what triggers them to activate and take up,
Bitte lassen
or
Sie
what have
Ihre
you.
Waffen fallen.
If you dashed the full distance, you would have activated them at the same point in your turn anyway. So,
There's no interrupts that act in your benefit.
Like the looks of this.
right.
Delta 3, move in and disarm him. Carefully.
Also, this thing of here, just move to no cover.
This is such a bad idea.
I mean, moving to high cover is fine. Moving to no cover is literally the worst thing it is
Making
possible to
a
do.
Single step. What a good move. What a great learning experience the tutorial is.
It's a good way to get someone killed.
Speaking of
Oh, hey.
Watch out, he's got a bomb.
Quite literally. Like, that's
I'm
the
pretty
only
sure-
thing you know about him.
much larger than most grenades. Most people also.
He's down. Delta 1 is down.
Well, Smirnoff's down.
Sorry, Smirnoff.
He was my favorite.
This guy's got me pinned down.
Wait, are you referring to the character, or did you just have a drink?
Yes.
Okay.
Bailey is also dead. Really?
Wait. Oh.
Wait, are they actually Smirnoff and Bailey?
Hang on now.
I had to check the other ones. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Okay.
Well, you just lost 2 people in about 5 seconds. A+.
Oh no, not cool as
You're
white.
trying to make decisions too soon. You're still in the tutorial. Keep following.
You're still.
Yeah, no. I was like, what did I literally missed what it told me to do.
You take
Fortunately, there's a
personally
blinking
behind,
arrow.
behind arrow.
Oh,
I think
learn
it's
to-
trying to show you that you can change your
Yeah,
camera.
learn to get used to the Q and E keys because they can rotate the camera for you.
Oh, cool.
Rotate.
Nice shot. Delta 4, you're
And
free
then
up to
mouse
move.
wheel
Get
to
in there,
adjust
get in
altitude of camera once you're in multi-layered maps.
It's a good thing these rolls are fixed because it would be the saddest goddamn thing to miss this shot.
Tutorial is
Yeah.
deterministic. And
And the thing is,
not taking the tutorial because you play a similar size mission at the start of the campaign anyway, where you can actually win and not be forced to sack half your rookies on scripted events.
There's another one
Yep.
coming in behind you.
I think it's the Mel tutorial that does that, right?
Damn it. It's just you now.
It's what's
I'm not
happening in
sure.
front of us right now is what I've described.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Oh, by
this
the way.
is the hi.
Oh, she's dead.
You have a clear shot.
She's having a terrible time.
Alright, now I Overwatch. I mean, really, the better option here is to just throw a grenade.
Correct.
It's guaranteed
You
damage.
have learned well. Yes, the grenades are your best friend for oh fuck, I need something to die yesterday.
Not the fragments.
Yes, also Dr. Valen is not happy when you do this.
My
thing.
fragments.
Yes, Mohawk Man survived.
I think that's it.
Thank you.
It's over.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
There's fewer things for her to do science on. And I mean, there will come a time when you start kicking yourself for wasting weapons fragments, but that's going to be like 30 hours into the game. And you're going to be far more concerned with not dying for most of that intervening period.
Well, that was fun.
Hmm.
On the other hand, promotions all around for the survivor.
There you go. So where
North
are we
of-
gonna have our base?
North
Where will you
America.
live?
Are you?
Oh no! It locks off. Oh no!
Yeah, you get those from completing the game or something, probably.
Oh god,
No,
go
you-
North
it's just in
America.
the tutorial. Yeah, please don't pick Europe.
Okay.
So the thing is, the Europe bonus is basically the least useful one. The Asia bonus is good. The South America bonus is fantastic. The Africa bonus is basically the best. it doesn't let you pick those 3 because the tutorial apparently just hates everything about you.
North American bonus is at least a very persistent cost-saving measure.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will constantly get benefit from it.
You'll have more space bucks to throw around.
So if I did, no, you said I would have to beat the game to unlock the other 3.
Not
I said that, and I haven't played the game.
Yeah, I think it's just not being the tutorial.
That's
Exactly.
stupid.
Okay.
I agree.
The tutorial is bad and dumb.
The tutorial hinders you from playing the game? What the fuck?
Now that you've done the tutorial, go back and just start a tutorial-free game and play the game that exists.
I feel like I should, like, not even joking.
Yeah, actually.
Far beyond ours.
Wait,
Oh,
hold-
you're new here. Let me just extend your hand. Let me get the saw.
wait, oh, what's this? Uh-oh, the game crashed again.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should keep going a little bit further before that happens.
Who'd have thought?
Oh.
Ah, you've never played XCOM before. Well, okay, so here's the branding iron. This is definitely a very real thing we're supposed to do when you play the game. Gonna start removing your skin, bit at a time.
Do you normally remove skin with a branding iron?
Well,
World
there went that
3.
dimension and reality. On to World 3.
Wait, did you seriously crash the game again?
No, it happened by accident. I don't know what happened. It's weird.
Alright, said all these same things we said.
Alright,
previous
except
two
I'm
times.
turning off tutorial.
Yeah,
Yep.
just loop everything.
No, this is good.
You shook
So-
the rust off.
This time our base is in a hollowed out Mount Kilimanjaro, right?
This is the worst Iron Man run possible. Like,
Alright.
literally, this defeats Iron Man immediately.
This is less an Iron Man run and more of a Spider-Man run with all the reboots.
Alright, so...
I would seriously recommend North America as the first starting one, but anyone but Europe is fine.
Real good. South America is real good, but later. 30% more fun bucks all the time forever is...
Like, part of your progression is that you'll get these other bonuses as you secure the funding nations in those areas.
I see.
Don't worry about losing
Deciding
this
which
stuff.
one you get first and automatically.
I think, yeah, the money is going to help more in the long run.
We have hollowed out Mount Kilimanjaro and put our base inside it, then.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian
Alright, so now that I know how the game works...
Let's see how the game works.
Yes, let's get into the real nuts and bolts of it.
Does
Oh,
game
right.
work?
Okay, yes, the first mission is this tutorial.
Blinding Shroud.
Oh,
Okay, now let's take bets, see if he walks out of this with just one squad member.
Now, you can't actually check all of your squad members' stats right now because they're not all created equal to see who's the best one.
Yeah, click on the question mark in the little tab on the bottom left-hand side to see the stats of any unit you've got highlighted.
2560...
Ugh.
Or 4560, sorry.
That's a little
5965... 2765... and 3565. So back here, bringing up the rear, Katarina.
Wow. I was really hoping for someone to have like an 80 aim. Oh well.
Not this time.
Alright, so who can barely get there? Khalid? Yeah, Khalid. There you go.
Moving. This appears to be a containment device of some kind.
G-Hero is apparently not in evidence today.
Yeah. Maybe Universe 4 will have someone with 80 thing. No, it crashed again.
No.
God damn.
Re-rolling for stats. Are you sure you didn't check Save Scum, newbie?
I'm not. Look, when you tell me that the game is literally because I picked tutorial, which I kind of already knew how to play the game.
No, I'm the one that recommended it.
Oh, okay.
Can't fault you on that.
Oh, as an aside, you may see several squares suggest that they have half cover. Half cover is, in fact, a particularly persistent myth propagated by the aliens to get you killed.
Oh, I see.
So the way it actually works is that if you are in half cover, you have a defense stat of 20, which means the 2 hit rolls of anything that is shooting at you will be penalized by 20. High cover has a defense stat of 40. Aliens have, at least at the start of the game in particular, just a high enough offense stat that half cover will be just barely inadequate to save your dudes.
Good.
One thing that half cover does do is if an enemy's trying to shoot you while you're in half cover, they usually don't have a good crit chance on you.
Yeah.
But if they have flanking on you, you're gonna die.
Yeah, if you're standing around in the open like a moron, then things get a crit bonus because you're standing around in the open like a moron. So half cover will at least protect you from that.
Alright, I know that guy's out there somewhere, so you get the Overwatch. And,
Yeah, he's somewhere behind that building.
yeah, we'll have
Learns
you...
well.
We'll have you move towards the other meld. I thought my other person had a status effect or something there for a second, but it's the blinking coffee sign.
Uh-huh.
Also, are you contemplating dashing for your... Oh, no, you're not going to reveal anything new. Yeah, this is fine.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not supposed to do.
So here's the thing. It's okay to dash with your last move, provided that movement does not reveal any new territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because remember, aliens only activate once you've seen them or the patrol path of their group brings them into view of you, at which point they go, oh shit, it's XCOM, and
Remember,
ready to-
reconnaissance is a bad thing. You don't want to learn.
And this was a thing that XCOM 2 improved significantly.
Oh no, they
Oh,
took a
boy!
shot at her.
And now you've seen one of the fun parts, which is that terrain can definitely get blowed up if plasma is thrown through it. This can include the terrain you're hiding behind.
It's also a useful thing to remember about that, because you can use grenades to make that terrain explode, which can make fun holes for you to walk through.
Grenade, speaking of which.
So yeah, grenades are your very best friend, because they're guaranteed 3 damage, they're a hole in a wall that you need a hole in. Learn to love grenades.
Oops. Nah, it's Overwatch. I could take this guy out with a grenade. I could just end this guy right now.
The temptation is strong.
It's a strong temptation that I'm
But,
going to listen to on this day. I did not click the button
That
correctly.
seems
Okay, there we go.
wholly fair.
Fixing this. There we go. Elizabeth, you got this.
You can't miss throwing a grenade.
Yes, you can.
But it involves incompetence on the player part and not in-game.
There you go.
Nah, good. She's already yelling at me for blowing up. Oh, come on, don't
Yes.
blow up the weapon.
Fragments.
And now you understand the fragments.
Yeah, we weren't
How about
kidding
the
when
fragments?
we said she does that all the time.
There was a button in the starting menus that said Reduce Beginner VO that claims it removes a bunch of these messages that happen the first time you do each mechanic. Tell you about what it
it's a
is.
lie.
That button is a lie.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't tell him to check it then.
I know as soon as I get near that
Here, about
meld,
the
something's
fragments.
gonna jump out at me.
There's a good chance.
Yeah. So yeah, you're basically operating on horror movie logic, and you would not be wrong to do so.
Alright. Khalid, you're going to back up other guy who I'm not sure which one that is because I haven't gotten attacked. Woods, there we go.
Let's be honest, these names aren't going to stick for long.
They're not.
Nope.
Alright, Woods, what do you got? Reveal the mysteries to me. Alright, still nothing. You know, you can stay there for this turn.
Yeah.
So long as you get to the meld and the timer, you're fine.
Yeah.
The other advice about managing your actions, you don't have to commit to overwatching until like end of turn.
Oh,
So when
okay.
you're thinking of overwatching, don't push the button until everything else is settled. Just in case you discover something else that needs attention.
Overwatching should be the last thing any. Well, I mean, it always is the last thing any individual soldier does by definition. But
So
It's very nice to the game that once a person makes an action, if they still have another action, you don't have to have them take that second action just yet. You can have other people do things.
which lets you Rube Goldberg your way to not dying.
if I move forward to like behind this table, that's going to change where his dashing move is going to go to, right?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
but when you move to the periphery of your blue movement, I think you'll mostly still be able to where that's highlighted there. If you really
You might
want to
not
get
be able to
Also-
get to that car.
I'm moving
If
to
you're
that car.
planning on following up with more speed, you can also do half of your move into the open.
because then you can just dash to cover in the other half. So you can just walk out in the open like a moron because you're not planning on staying.
And just the one last thing, because I didn't do it that way when I was experimenting with the first meld. If I dash to a meld, I can still collect it, right?
No,
Not
because
on-
dashing ends your turn.
Weird,
Well-
because
Opening it is free, except you can't do it as a follow-up. You can't just headbutt the canister.
There is a
Just
bug
land
in this
on it
game
and
that you
be like,
actually
"It's
can
fine."
grab it, but that's a bug.
And I think they fixed it, or maybe that was just the mod I was playing with that fixed that. But there is an ability on one of the 4 character classes that will let you cheat around that anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Basically, the character needs to still be able to input commands in order to click on a canister.
Yep.
So if they have an action point left, they can click on it, and it won't consume any action points, but they still need to have one available.
part of me legit is wishing I had blown open a hole in this wall right here.
You can still do that. Oh, well, no.
Grenades.
She's fine.
That open car door over there is better protection than a waist-high mason wall.
We don't ask
Yeah.
questions here.
Cars
in
is
Conway.
heavier than rocks.
On the other hand, they're considerably less prone to exploding, so, accordingly.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Pretty much.
It's a gross misuse of that turn of phrase.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it actually was 6 of one and half a dozen of the other at all. I think
Now-
that may, in fact, be wrong.
Loon, I seem to remember you talking about like the weird mechanics of how XCOM actually calculates stuff. If I haven't discovered aliens, they won't run into my view, right?
They can,
They can.
but they aren't like fully operational until you've popped the bubble. They
Alright.
kind of sleepwalk around, and then they'd like drift
Oh.
into sight, get their one startle move, and only then afterwards do they start doing
Hello, sir.
normal things.
This canister is very important. At the same time, 65% chance to hit.
Oh, you
Touch
can
it
collect
first,
and then
it's
shoot.
fine.
It
Okay,
doesn't
first.
take
Oh,
an
oh.
action. Yeah, it does not take an action.
It does
to
not
open
consume an
canister.
action to collect the meld.
Yeah.
It's just you have to have one available in order to do it.
All right.
Excellent work, Commander.
All the canisters are subject to terrain destruction.
This substance
Yeah.
for analysis.
It doesn't care as long as you've collected it first. Yeah. Then it can get blown up and Valen will get, put out because you're blowing up valuable stuff, but it won't matter.
Oh, well,
Also-
he hit.
Then he runs.
And sad face is
Yeah. Your rifle does 2 to 4 damage. It has an 80% chance to do 3 points of damage, and then 10% to do 2 or 4.
God.
So
Hey!
you had bad luck.
Numbers.
Uh-huh.
coincidentally on normal. The first 2 aliens you're likely to encounter have 3 and 4 health.
Yep. And grenades in this game, I think, do 90% 3 points of damage
No,
and
it's
a 10%.
it's not a
It's
spread.
flat three.
They're hard 3.
Oh, it's just a hard 3? Okay, I'm thinking of the next game.
It's a hard 3.
My bad.
That's why grenades are so intensely valuable in this game, is because they're a guaranteed 3 points of damage where you put them, no matter what, no questions asked.
All right. Come at me, alien. I know you exist now.
No. Oh no.
Oh, come on. To be fair, she shot into a door.
The real XCOM starts here with that phrase. Oh, come on.
I see what you mean about
Yeah.
half cover, by the way.
Yeah, I sort of nervously tensed up a
See,
little bit as I saw somebody
Preparing
beyond
to
half
take
cover.
a shot at something you know is coming makes you worse at aiming.
Yep.
Oh, wrong button.
For reasons purely of, game balance, essentially.
Yeah,
Except not even.
I am kind of aware that the whole thing that you do want to do is, like, you want to be, like, cautious until you know where the aliens are, and then you want to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Now,
so
do you have to pay money for the grenades you use?
No. No, those are free.
All right.
XCOM has an infinite
Meanwhile,
stock of them.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct.
Consumable item, if you build it, you're considered to be building like a supply chain of one of them available constantly.
Jones is a champion.
Has she gotten both your kills?
She got... Did somebody shoot
What?
somebody in this mission? No, she was
No,
just the grenade.
one grenade and then
Yeah.
okay. In which case, no, it isn't Jones.
Yeah, spread the love
Now
if
you
you
have
can.
fragments.
As per Fire Emblem, you want to spread those kills around. That seems like a decent position. I mean, it won't be after somebody shoots at you, but until then. I think I've ever seen that little cardboard cow. Like, ever.
Yeah, it's usually gone by the time I get there. And by
Yeah.
gone, I mean it's been shot up by me.
Oh,
Or
I
the
see.
alien.
Our rotation is actually on...
Yeah,
Okay.
Q and D is.
Well, it's more that it's, like,
If the
isometric.
weapons self-destruct, why does the grenade matter? Look at you, having thoughts that never passed through the development team. Congratulations,
Well, they
you
were
found
busy.
the golden ticket. You get to make the next XCOM. Now you are Jake Sullivan.
I think
The title
The
is
person who
process
defeats
was-
Jake Solomon becomes Jake Solomon.
that the grenade, being so powerful because it's a frag grenade, just destroys any and all remnants of the weapon. What's that? Frag grenades don't do that? Don't worry about it.
Spreads them over an area so wide that the recovery team can't be arsed to pick them up again.
Cows are thick, right?
Thick enough.
Hold on a sec. I need to write that one down for later.
Thick
That's
with
who
two
you
Cs.
went for? That guy's behind a brick wall. I'm gonna go for him over the guy behind a cardboard cutout.
Well, if he hit the guy behind the brick wall, then he dies.
Well, yeah, that's true. Although I'm not sure the aliens take that into account.
Look, as a mere human, you cannot comprehend their highly advanced space tactics.
Comprehend the true form of
Maybe the alien was scared by the cow.
Second's attack.
Aliens don't
It's true,
understand
it might
cows.
perturb.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, I don't understand cows, and I'm not an alien.
Alright, Katarina,
Other
you got
thing-
this one.
The other thing you do want to take note of is
Actually-
like, orient.
Katarina, you got this one. Aww.
Oh no.
Aww.
All right. They're not named after your chat yet. You can kill them one day.
As I was saying, one of the things you want to pay attention to is the orientation of cover with respect to the thing you're taking cover from.
Oh, did they not actually have any cover?
What was that? She hit a 45%. I hate this game already.
Alright! Well done! Commendations all around. Not necessarily promotions, but good job! Everyone came back alive.
Hooray!
Is it time to name your crew?
I think it's time.
Welcome to XCOM.
I recommend we
So-
only name people who at least get one level.
No, all
Nope.
rookies.
Every rookie needs to get, like, yeah, as soon as a rookie gets taken on a mission, they get renamed. It's a prerequisite.
Situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand.
So,
Speaking of which, we have a soldier
you have
looking for a
Nightbot in
promotion
here. I don't know if this command will work if I try it. Doesn't
No.
look to.
Yeah, I would have to have set that up.
I
That's okay.
imagine
I will.
I
roll.
imagine that Bradford's principal duties around here
Whoa!
are taking care of all the paperwork.
Well, good news.
What happened?
Yeah, everyone levels up no matter what in the first mission.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
All right. In which case, I'm pretty sure the game is set to give you one of each. It does.
Yes, you
Yeah,
get
it
one
does.
of each in your initial team of rotates. If you get
So
one,
I'm going
Alright,
to.
so-
then
I'm
you
gonna
have to
roll.
face the dice.
All right. So take a look at the skill trees when you level these things up, because.
Well, no. First we rename, then they get.
All
the-
right.
Oh well, actually.
I mean, you don't have to actually make any choices. So. But yes, by all means, do rename them. It'll be in the barracks, of course.
Okay. So I rolled on a Rokos. You can all see the roll because I'm going to link it. And
Sure.
with my thing here, the reason that I'm saying that this roll matters is because number 1 of my roll is number 3. And if I look at the list, I am number 3.
Nice.
All right.
I think this is rigged.
Yeah.
Heavy
I would
comma
imagine that.
space toes. Welcome to XCOM.
First name, comma. Last name, Toes. Nickname,
So comma,
comma.
comma got the injured guy. Well done.
Good. All right. Then the next person is the 11th in the list, which is LT 78641.
I should
Oh,
bring
no,
up
we have a-
the list on the side here.
Oh, you can play around with like armor and so forth because it leads to some very funny looking stuff.
Yeah, that's a might be off screen kind of thing.
It's true, yes, but do mess with that.
LT
because-
Jones.
Yep.
All right. So third is A Johnson _ 2010.
Got it.
Man, LT Jones is gonna be real sad when she stops being a lieutenant. She's gonna be real happy when she gets there, though.
There's A Johnson.
Yeah, A Johnson. Yep.
First name
And
A,
then-
last name Johnson.
Yup.
And last but not least is Wazin.
Just wasn't. Which name do we replace?
Khalid.
Waz
Khalid.
and no,
Khalid.
first name Was, second name Zen.
All right,
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
I liked Waz and Mahid. I thought that sounded great.
Wasn't Majid. No, wasn't.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna crumb on that one, but
Okay. It was Majid?
Don't worry about it. It's fun this way.
Majid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of languages.
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
Well, rip.
We have a bunch of other people to still go through though.
When they get put on mission. Well, we need one more. We need one more
Yeah,
because
we have
somebody
a
needs to
fifth
sit
Oh,
out.
one more? Let me roll again. All right.
Yeah, just who the
what
next
if you roll dupes?
No replacements.
Remember to accept the
Ooh,
receipt
Aaron here's got a
of
name of
everyone's
70.
first skill.
Yeah.
Stamp the forms.
Name of 70. Yeah. This is great.
Nice.
Okay.
She's your golden girl.
Now we have 20 viewers, so I'm going to roll with 20.
Yeah, you can just re-roll.
All right, I'm going to roll again because I got 3 again. And I'm not going to be 2 people. Actually, did that change at all? No, I'm still a 3. Okay, let's roll again. Go back.
Commander to the research labs.
So while Com is looking this up, I think aim goes from as low as 55 up to 80. So
Yeah.
that's the range.
I'm going to roll that again because that's Nightbot, and Nightbot doesn't get to have any fun.
I have plans for Nightbot.
All right.
Alright, so running gun I'm familiar with a little bit. It's they can dash and shoot in the same turn.
Yes. You have to activate it preemptively, of course. But,
It's super good.
That went to Jones, who had the extremely low will.
That's
It
right.
doesn't matter too much.
Kite 0404.
Alright.
Who are these people? How do they know about this stream?
I stream a lot, Vinay.
Yeah, kite.
Fair enough.
So I think the name should be Kite is the first name. The last name, the Irish name, 04.
Oh, I like Kite Berry, but that might actually be better.
Yep. Hold up.
Are you going to spell it out, or is it just going to be the number?
No, I got it.
Oh my god. Good.
And there you go.
I like
Alright.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long her stereotypically assigned luck lasts her.
All right, so
All right.
yeah, snipe.
Well, that's why your aim's 70.
Yes.
Yeah, jeez, that's the good unit right there. 62 will and 72 aim.
Keep in mind this is after her stat increases for becoming a sniper.
Yep.
Okay.
Every class has a certain aim they can choose between when they gain a level, and then snipers have
they have
the
a
highest-
range of.
Yeah, the range of it. Like snipers can go 1 to 10 or something like that, while heavies have like 0 to 4.
I don't think they can gain 0, but
It might be 1 to 4, but it's not great.
So, smoke grenades are going to be mostly useful earlier, but so take a look at this ability. It's important. Do remember what it says.
To fire the rocket.
Well, yes, that too. But smoke grenades say anything inside them has a plus 20 defense until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, that works
This is
on
important
enemies,
because
doesn't it?
it turns. I don't think so, actually, but you'll probably never be lobbing it at an enemy. It's important because it turns low cover into high cover.
And then high cover into
And
impossible.
high cover into fuck you aliens, yes.
Alright,
What, you thought that was going to work? No, it's not going to work.
research.
Yeah, plus 20 is a lot of defense.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan.
And yeah, it is all units,
Labs.
so if there's an alien
This is
in
where
there,
all
you
of
won't be able to
XCOM's
see shit.
research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts
Hey, Kama?
recovered from our first
Yeah.
encounter with
Why don't you get the
aliens.
next 3 numbers
Based
ready?
on our
Because
preliminary
it might not be a bad idea to have a
we
full
believe
squad
we
of
can
rookies
use
for the
them to
next
develop
mission.
some new
Yeah,
equipment
we can.
for
Sounds
our
good.
soldiers.
I will roll 4 new
Your
ones.
approval. We
Well,
will
3, because we already have 1
research
rookie.
immediately.
My new toys.
Kite of 4.
Alright, start new research. Oh yeah, so
So-
just do xenobiology.
You have
How
2
many other
combinations.
options do you have? Okay, so meld recombination.
If only someone
Locks
brought
behind
more fragments. I don't have nearly enough fragments to start researching these. What am I supposed to do with so few fragments? I don't know. I think I need at least 1 bucket of fragments before I could start writing a paper on what they might be. This isn't a statistically valid body of data. This could be anomalous fragments. You can't do good science without a lot of fragments.
Alright, so
What? You're 1 fragment short. Oh my god. Okay, so this is xenobiology gives you stuff that's important for plot advancement. Meld recombination locks the expansion content behind it because xenobiology was in core, and the expansion content is frequently hilarious. So choose as you will. They both produce something useful.
yeah, let's get the story underway first.
Good idea.
It's also the faster research project, so there's that.
Commander,
Actually, they take the
Bye.
same. They both take 8 days.
stopping by.
Oh, do they? I thought the first one took 4 or 3 or something.
It's fine. They're both 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that a lot of this early stuff is probably pretty, like, you know,
Fundamental to your tech tree.
yeah, it's also pretty on rails. Like, I probably won't get anything for 8 days so that the biology stuff can finish up.
If you were playing the tutorial thing, that'd probably be the case. But this, you might get something in a day. It might take 2 weeks.
Satellites.
Although, oh no, the council is gonna poke in on you.
Holy crap, you have a lot of money.
30% more.
Space bucks are important.
Satellites are one of your fundamental things. When you go over to the map room, putting satellites over people makes them feel more at ease because you're like actively scanning for UFOs in their space,
okay.
so they'll pay
I
you
would
more
not
money.
buy any satellites yet.
Not
Not just yet. A couple days, because you might get something that helps you make satellites faster or more efficient. Excuse me.
The more it's going to cost.
All right, you've got
the grid.
a base.
All right, so
Okay, Steam is.
I know briefly kind of how this works. You
Okay.
need to excavate stuff out first. So I should probably hit this 1 space to the right here because it only costs 10 and it needs to get started sooner or later, right?
About 3 days to finish, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, excavating one's probably not a bad idea, but I'd wait on anything else because you might
Right.
need every space buck you got.
Okay. The other thing I'm familiar with is that putting stuff next to each other gives it a bonus.
Yeah, adjacency bonuses. So you want to group up facilities of the same kind.
So I should
So
probably.
And this is
like for the Square Enix satellite uplink, you can get all the capacity you need for satellites out of 4 squares if you make sure that it's 4 together on corners, all synergizing, right?
Due to space buck flow concerns, this is not necessarily a trivial prospect. A satellite up there, if you have, or a satellite uplink up there, if you have the capacity to do so, is real handy.
Yeah. Also, I don't think you have enough to build a second satellite uplink yet, but you will soon.
No,
And
all I can build right
tiles
now.
full of steam, you can get more power out of those.
Yeah, the steam spots are pretty much your like. This gives us lots more power to do things like build satellite uplinks.
Okay.
Shrug.
And it's 2 power, $50 to make a $10
elevator.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say don't worry about the elevator just yet, because that $50 you could use elsewhere.
Should I buy medkits?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd grab one. Yeah.
Your medkit is basically going to be stapled to your support, generally speaking, because they have skills in their skill trees that help make medkits more good. And
more good.
More good, yes, better even. More gooder. And medkits are great because they this is glaringly obvious. They help your dudes not die, but it's not necessarily clear how they help your dudes not die. Specifically, if you are holding a medkit through, I don't know, the powers of passive diffusion or something, you become immune to poison.
All right. Do we have the next 3 soldiers?
Oh yeah, let's take care of that real fast.
Okay, so the first one is Zerg Overlord.
All right. Let me bring. Is this easier for me to stare at the viewer list?
First name Zerg, last name Overlord.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough.
Commander to mission control.
Sorry,
Commander to mission control.
Yeah. Shut up.
Take it easy.
Hang on, I'm renaming my soldiers.
All right.
You have new names now.
Your name was Hendrik Smits? No, it's Zerg Overlord now.
All right, second one is Dodge Roll.
Are you serious?
It's an excellent
That
name.
is such a good name.
I hope you become a support or an assault.
Yeah.
All right.
And the third one is Pigeon Farmer.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
What's
Jeremy
with all
Ray
these?
is now Pigeon Farmer.
What's with all these excellent names? I thought they were giving
Can we see
your
what the
pigeon farmer?
Yes.
Can we see what the stats are on Pigeon and the other guy I've already forgotten the name of? Dodgerel?
Yeah. So Rob's got okay will and 65 aim.
Rob, are you this square-jawed in real life?
Dodge roll
Or square-haired?
Dodge roll has the same will but slightly lower aim. Zerg has
Your
slightly
hair
higher
is
will.
spirit level.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It's telling me to go to mission control, but I don't know what button that is.
Hit back. It's accessible.
Oh,
from the
okay.
base menu
All
map.
right.
Hit back and then hit mission control.
Do they just want me to scan for activity?
Since
Probably.
that is how time passes in this game.
Excavation complete.
Scan is wait.
Yeah. Scan is wait for alien to do thing and respond.
The waiting is the hardest part.
Commander.
No, cursing at the panic board is the
production
hardest
site.
part.
In progress are
Okay. So, it's important that I think we explain how this works. There are going to be 3 alien abductions. Because there's only one XCOM, you're only going to get to respond to one of them.
Damn.
If only we had 2 squads of anyways.
You
Now-
gotta decide which is the reward you most want versus which is the area you want to least freak out.
Yeah. So the way this works is the place you go to will be comforted by your shadowy lurking organization killing aliens for them. And panic, I believe, will be reduced by 1. The other 2 areas will have their panic increased by 2 because there's fucking aliens running around and they're ruining their shit.
Yeah.
So playing the panic management game is important.
I will
the
say that
rewards
at the
are-
beginning here, you're probably going to be looking at the rewards more than anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
Because all the panic is
Right now, the
Yeah.
war has not begun. Everyone is pretty chill.
Yeah. What's more important for me is because I'm getting that 30%
Engineers.
money, so the money doesn't engineers.
Engineers. So
Yes.
engineers are the limit on how many satellite uplinks you can put up. Satellite uplinks are the limit on how many satellites you can have in the air. And satellites are the limit on panic control. Because when you put, as Loon said earlier, a satellite in the air above a nation, they'll be like, hey, shadowy lurking organization is looking out for us. Everything's cool, and panic will reduce by 2.
All right. Well, then I guess we will deploy
Engineers
to.
are both a prereq for building a bunch of stuff, and they make your stuff. The more of them you have built up, your stuff builds a bit cheaper and a bit faster.
Yep.
Right.
That's
And
the
scientists
big thing, is the
do
cheaper.
research.
Scientists are great if you can get them, but engineers are the most important thing in the beginning of the game.
All right. So here we have our very good unit team
Our very good unit team.
of
Earth's finest.
highly skilled.
Rookies.
Yep. I'm
Give
wait.
one of them the first
Clear
aid spray.
unit, and then okay, figured it out.
It's the game
If
is
the,
actually
engineers, because on the very first abduction, it's always 2 easies and 1 moderate. If the engineers had been on the moderate one, there had been a chance you could get 6 engineers, which is really nice because then you could immediately build your satellite uplink. That didn't happen, but whatever.
it's not the end of the world by any stretch.
It's not the end of the world or anything like bad. It's just that sucks that didn't happen.
All right.
Okay,
Rob.
Dodge Roll, I hope that you never actually go above rookie because right now it says Rick Roll.
Yeah.
Get out!
Oh my.
I'm going to toss the med kit on Rob.
Oh, I can't be poisoned.
Rob, you've
On
already
the
been
squad
pinch hold to be a
screen there,
support.
you can
Have fun
see
with that.
The 2 empty
I didn't do
squares
it.
for.
I mean,
gee,
where
what
else
we
would you
do
put
with-
a pigeon farmer but a
Oh,
pigeon hole? That made more sense in my head.
You mean hot second? Everybody's talking over each other.
You can see by those 2 empty squares there that there's someone that's just nagging feeling in the back of their head that there's more chairs than people on the dropship. And surely there's some way we could use this. It requires extensive investment of funding and research to figure
There's
out
o-
that
there's
you can
only
count
4
to 6, maybe more.
Only 4
R&D is still
seatbelts.
trying to determine if there are numbers larger than 6.
Look, 2 people can have a +1 on the flight, alright?
All right.
Also, that dropship's a lot bigger than like 6 people in the back. They could fit like
On higher
12
difficulty,
easily.
you'd have to build the training school first. But there's a bunch of stuff you can research there, and you get one for free on standard as well.
Nice.
As an aside, like the thing that's locking specifically squad size 1 and squad size 2 is total number of promotion ranks.
Putting down in Mexico for this mission.
Ah.
The more you level up your team, the more tactics they will figure out.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be really battle-hardened veterans to count to 5.
They can't coordinate with more than 3 other people at this time.
All right. So it seems like a basic mission. You just got to kill people and get.
Yeah,
No.
shoot
That same thing
aliens,
as what you
don't
just
die.
did.
There will
Collect
be
a meld if you can. But like, don't get people killed for it.
Yeah. There might be different aliens than the ones you just saw. We don't know.
Yeah, there's more than just grays in this game.
What
This
the?
is the basic sort of mission.
I thought it
Ooh,
was
Puppet,
only
and
3
there's
health,
spacemen.
3 health. Goblins that came after me constantly.
No,
This is also not the mission that I'm used to, so I'm useless.
but you're used to exactly 1 mission.
I've never made it out of the tutorial, technically. You know
I
how they
see.
kind of like force feed you through 3 missions? That 3rd mission I just sort of quit on because the game isn't fun anymore. Now that I know that was actually, like, I was correct, I might actually go back to this game.
Yeah.
Also, you can see the magic square back there. If you decide to leave, you pile everyone into that square and then hit
Yeah,
a button.
and it will be like, hey, so you've got people in the landing zone.
All right.
If you bail out, anyone you leave behind is fucked.
Not intentional, but Zerg Overlord living up to the name.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes, the classic Zerg Rush. He was famous for that in school.
Yeah, that's who they named it after.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They named a StarCraft after him.
They found the
Ouch.
meld. Now, okay, it's not smart to dash on your last action because then you activate the aliens and then they get free shots on you.
So the way it works is when an alien group comes into sight, they get one free movement action to scramble to cover. You will never catch them with their pants completely down unless you get them into visual range, but you're not in visual range of them. At which point you can take a free pot shot at them before they go, oh shit, get behind cover.
Normally, this does not happen.
Yeah.
It's possible, but it's tricky. Like,
Even
it
though-
happened to you last mission.
Yeah, it happened on the first mission, but that's probably the last time you're going to see it.
Until you get special moves.
Yeah.
But aliens will not get a free turn to shoot at you no matter how you activate them. The thing is, they're not going to be actively looking to shoot you activated, and if they move into your line of sight on their turn, they will consume their second action scrambling to cover as far as I can tell. So they won't shoot you if they walk into your line of sight. But if you activate them on the last move of your turn, they go, oh shit, XCOM's here. And then your turn ends, which means they immediately get to shoot at you. This is a thing that might be worth knowing. So your squaddie that's just moved over to that shed there, once they get a turn again over that garage door, it will have an open door icon. You can click that to open the door. This is important because there are times you may not want to boot the door open, or, as in the case of this garage door, that may not be an effective strategy.
I have played
But, like,
missions
for any-
with something similar to this map, where there's a pod of aliens sitting inside that garage door just waiting for you to open it up.
Sectoid closets.
Pretty much. Well, it's something a little bit bigger than sectoids for me.
Oh
but-
no! Oh dear. That's bad times.
Yeah. So there's, oh, good. Guess these people are dead.
As Yahtzee put it, the alien equivalent of Hulk Hogan.
Alright.
Also, for later possible dangers, having two people hide behind the same thing is a bit bad idea.
Okay. Alright,
You're not
so...
the only one.
Eventually,
with grenades.
there will be grenades of space.
Smell...
Grenades will happen,
Weapons.
and you will curse their existence roundly. Oh, hey!
I heard something in this direction, and I smelled something over here.
Meld stank is in that direction.
Okay, that's what that was.
Yeah, so there's a group of aliens on the other side of that building, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then somewhere on the other side of that train is the meld. The other meld.
So be careful with going to grab that meld, because that person may need backup when they reveal the aliens.
Yeah.
But you should still grab the meld, because it's right there, and you're within a single move of it.
It's free meld.
Yeah. Don't not take the meld. It's meld. You'll figure out what it's good for, and it's real good.
Alright,
Kids
roll.
love the taste of nanomachines.
Yeah, it's basically Orange Tang, is what it is.
Roll. Reveal the mysteries to the rest of the team. I know the aliens are there.
It's okay. If you set up a
Overwatch
trap and they walk into your vision on their turn, you're going to get a bunch of free shots
They
on them.
just they get a million shots of reaction fire.
They're back there, unless they're actually in the garage.
Yeah, that's why I
You
mentioned
should.
it.
You should.
Like Overwatch the Garage.
Open
Well, I
garage.
mean, people
Hey
have
there,
already-
grenade.
I mean,
The garage. So someone is going to have to suck it up and open the garage.
like, Overlord's right there. If there are dudes in there, the grenade is going right in.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, here we go. Let's open that door.
Big money.
I feel like I'm not getting the interaction here right. I'm trying not...
You left click on the door.
On the door, okay. Hello.
What do we
Called
win?
it. Good call on that. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, jeez. That's... Wait, the other one had, like, no cover. Do I not have a shot on him? How do you change target?
XCOM lines of sight.
No, just click on the thing on the bottom right, the alien heads.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can also
Yeah,
hit tab to cycle through.
That's a
Yeah,
77. I think I can take that shot.
Oh, the Fire Emblem pain begins. It's worth noting that on normal, the game does cheat a tiny little bit for you. If you miss a shot, your next shot will be a little more likely to hit until you hit, at which point it gets
It
reset.
won't tell you that with the publicly displayed numbers, but
Hey.
it quietly stacks up little bonuses.
Rob, you did it.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm looking at this boy, which was an extreme, like, no.
So yeah,
Sure
do
don't
you
hit
want
anyone else
to?
with a grenade? Yeah.
Yes. Do be careful not to blow up your own men. That's a thing.
The fragments.
It will, by the way, point. Oh, also, the fragments will not be harmed by a frag grenade going off on them after they've already self-destructed. Maybe fragments just interact poorly with
They're death activated, you see.
the self-destruct.
Valen is just mythologically compulsive about what she will or will not dissect.
There's a reason a lot of us have a love-hate relationship with her. It's just, yes, I understand you want the
All right.
fragments. Good lord.
But I mean, her enthusiasm is just infectious.
5 turns
In some
on
cases,
the
little.
meld. We have second set of boys down there. It would be extremely risky, but could probably get an extremely good shot from the top of this train. That would be really stupid, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
have
would be
to
not
be
a great idea.
like lip. The cover you want to get atop is the cover that has a lip, so you can hunker down. Because elevation bonuses do exist. If you have the high ground, you have an advantage. But if you're standing out in the open like a moron, you have a significant disadvantage counterbalancing.
Well, I think only one person on your team has a chance to get a shot on them, right?
Yeah, I might go... Can I go through...
Your soldiers will one day learn to count to 5. They will never learn to lay down.
Alas. Wait, yes they can. Well, they can, like, crouch.
It is
Lay
the
down.
future, and mankind has lost the use of their knees.
So, again, just trying to understand mechanics 100%. A good move would be moving into this old train spot right here and taking a shot from there, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That is probably your best
behind
move.
high
if you have
cover,
high cover.
and you have the high ground, and you have basically every advantage that you could possibly have.
You can either shoot, or grenades are still a good option.
But the fragments.
You're
Okay,
fine.
so Valen's objections notwithstanding, grenades are still your friend. Do remember this.
I'm behind high cover, so I think it's okay to take a shot.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Oh, if you tag a vehicle with a grenade, it will explode.
Yeah, it does exactly what you think it will do.
Okay. All right.
Because it's made of hydrogen. It has a living
Dodge
point
roll.
today.
Show me what you got. Dodge roll, please.
Instant gratification on those is what that is. I mean, for us,
now,
not for you.
Okay, again, we know everything that is in this area right here, so fast moving to behind this train, good move?
Yeah, you'll be
perfectly
safe.
fine.
You'll
Okay.
not be revealing anything.
Only
yet
if you're
at all.
fast moving to a place where you will get any more vision that is an issue.
All right, let's
If
see.
you're fast moving to catch up, you're fine.
Yeah, you can always
no.
dash the
Oh, wait, I
lagging
know
movement.
about this gimmick right here, though. If I can kill that guy in the back...
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
All
you
right.
understand.
See, this is what we saved the grenade for.
You're right.
Your tactical acumen is paying dividends already.
Aw, man, they didn't crit kill Rob. I was kind of hoping.
Wow, that's
If only.
extremely mean.
Stares into the abyss.
Alright,
Now,
You could also,
use that
since you have a
grenade,
lot of
but
people in
consider
position here,
fragments.
God damn it, Loon.
Loon.
Loon, why?
Okay. Well, okay, so we can get Rob
Plus, I
out
don't have
there
any
behind
grenades
small
in the back.
cover, but high up, so he has a bonus to defense.
As a high ground.
Yeah, and you can take a shot, and if he misses, we can have the other boy run out
Exactly.
and
Yep.
throw a grenade.
I would
And-
reverse that order, though, unless you've already moved, because you want to get kills spread out. Rob's already got a kill.
Well, too late.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Whoops. Oh, well,
Noted.
here we go.
Noted for future reference. Alright, Rob. 65% chance.
There was something else I wanted to bring up. but I forgot
Do
what
it for the
was.
fragments. Yep, that's the correct hashtag.
Hell yeah!
Right. You can blow up cars by hitting them with explosives.
Oh,
but
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you auto collect meld at the end. All right, that's cool.
Yes. Note, if like stray fire tags a car, it may catch on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it does, it will explode at the beginning of the next turn.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually just remembered the last time I tried to play XCOM, what happened. And
I definitely.
Stray fire hit a car that 2 people were behind. It exploded and killed both of them, which made one of my other people panic and then shoot my last member in the face. I lost 3 people in 1 turn.
That is the most XCOM thing imaginable. Yes, they're both assaults! All in! All the time! Forever!
Well,
I am
It's
down.
insulting that we kept inventing weapons after the shotgun.
Yeah, wow,
Me
they
too,
get a
not
different
the shotgun.
weapon.
Yep.
You can give them back an assault rifle if you desperately want to. Assaults are, I think, the only class for which that's true.
Yes.
I can't remember if you can. Okay, so
You cannot get back the other weapons. It's only assaults.
You can take away their shotguns if you lack honor.
you know.
Is there in any way an advantage to them switching back to the assault rifle?
Yes. So shotguns, as video game shotguns do, have an absolutely horrendous accuracy drop-off at ranges beyond a gunfight in a crowded broom closet. But in exchange, inside that range, they have a substantial bonus to crit, and they do more damage.
Oh, okay.
Like, they hit like a fucking train if you can hit something with them. But
Is there an advantage to an assault rifle over a shotgun? Well, fucking gee, I don't know. Range comes to mind.
Range.
There's also something later on where it might be that you only have an upgrade to one or the other, and that could be an issue.
Assuming you don't want to grind your face into an alien in order to kill it, an assault rifle still has advantages.
So here's the panic board. Here's how scared everyone is on a scale of 0 to they left.
So yeah, if a nation has panic 5 for I think 7 consecutive days, including the end of the month, they'll be like, "Fuck this, we out," and leave the XCOM.
Okay, but if you lower them before the end of the month.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's just the end of the month. If they're panic 5 at the end of the month, you lose them.
Okay.
That's the.
It's nice to have like a couple satellites on hand for that situation when they hit panic 5 that you can go beep 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 and then take care of it.
Yeah. So you don't launch satellites until the end of the month because they don't give a shit until the 31st or the 30th or whatever. For whatever inane reason, they're very compulsive about their XCOM leaving decisions.
Yeah.
Also, there's
I would
that
strongly
line of red
recommend buying
squares
at least
on
one
the
satellite
corner
now.
of the map. That is how many people can quit before everything collapses. That's your death bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the doom ticker.
All right. So the the African ones.
Yeah.
I still get the bonus scientists and engineers, but
Yes.
I don't like.
But you already have all in.
Right. So technically, it'd be better. All right. Well, here's the other thing. I'd say technically it'd be better for me to start investing in Asia because China is panicked, but Argentina and Brazil only take 2 to get their bonus.
It's really
And
you just want to be using the satellites at the beginning to stop
manage panic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry about the other stuff.
I
Manage panic at this time.
should I launch? So what do you recommend? China or?
I don't
I'd
think
say
you have a
wait
free
for now.
uplink slot.
What
I
you
have-
do
no,
need to
you
do
do.
is go buy 2 satellites. I know
Yes.
you only have room for 1, but you might
But-
get lucky and have the ability to build a second satellite uplink to make it a little bit easier. Oh, you already have one available?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Hold on to it then.
Yeah, just chillax
Yeah,
until
you
the end
can
of the
launch it later.
Yeah. In that case, I'd still buy a couple satellites just because
You
they
don't
take
get
forever.
the payout until the end of the month anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but satellites take like 3 weeks to build, so it's
Yeah,
a good
so
idea to build them now.
You want to do it now. The other thing is
Oh wow, and that went down in price, I guess, because we
Yeah,
have engineers.
Yeah, that's why I said hold on a sec when you were about to build one.
Commander, Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full
Oh yeah,
capacity.
satellites will give you information about alien activity in the region over which they're launched, but your ability to do anything about it is limited by whether you have interceptors in the air, and that can be handled through the hangars. So just be aware that putting a satellite up somewhere is not a guarantee of being able to intercept the things that that satellite detects.
After when you start putting satellites over other continents, follow up by putting some planes there as well.
Okay.
Doing one without the other is useless, since also if you don't guard your satellite, the aliens will get curious and poke it.
And this is the last thing I'll say about satellites, and then I'll shut up. It might not be a bad idea to build 2 more, so you have a total of 5 satellites. I know you can't use 3 of them, but 1 satellite uplink next to the other one will give you 2 more satellite uplink spots, plus an additional 1. So having enough satellites to, as soon as you build the uplink, be able to use them is very effective.
All right, you got it, big boss man.
Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that, and that's that.
Power game your satellites.
So now
Satellites are your best option for dealing with panic. So having satellites on hand, since they take 20 days to build, is very useful.
Yeah, you basically never want to be caught short of satellites, because if you are, it can fuck you.
should I? All right, if I delete these orders, do I get all the money back?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you get all the stuff
I should
back.
delete these and just make a new 3 satellite order.
No. Leave
No,
it as
no,
is.
no.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, generally you want to order them one at a time so you can granularly delete them.
You want
That's a queue, not a pile.
Oh,
Doc,
yeah.
I
This
brought
is not taking
fragments.
20 days for one and then 20 days for the next 2. All 3 are being done at the same time.
You want to
It's
look
just
into
you have
these
an order for 2 and an order for 1.
Can you have 2
Oh,
projects
well,
going
that's
at the same time?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one project.
All right, so I gotta wait for
Yeah.
biology to finish.
You gotta
Yeah,
wait
you
for
got 2
biology.
days left. You're close.
Should I work on the facility at all?
What do you mean?
As in build new stuff.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
You
You'll
really wanna-
know what you need to build soon enough.
Yeah. You really want to hold on to as much of your money at the beginning as possible so that you can build another satellite uplink. You're pretty close to it, and you might get money from other stuff, but we got to see what the next couple missions are first.
Also, newbie, you have a bunch of experts here. You don't have to listen to any of them.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm just
Also-
asking for the general, like things like, hey, should I be working on this? Hey, should I be
Visit
working
your
on
training school just to look at what's available there.
Yeah.
Since you haven't poked that yet.
That'll be under barracks.
Squad size, new guy.
New guy.
The new guy.
Oh, okay, so
Basically-
people come in
Us
not as rookies.
with a class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will
It's-
also
it's-
apply to the people that are already here. So if somehow you get that and you still have a couple rookies sitting around, they'll suddenly be upgraded to squatty.
Rapid recovery. They grit their teeth so hard they heal faster.
Oops.
They rub some dirt in it.
Lead by example. Odd leader, i.e. the highest ranking member, sub their will in if it's better. That's just bonus experience. L is, you're very grizzled and you're harder to scare.
Iron
what do you
Will
need in
is
order-
a useful thing, but it only applies to people after this that get levels up. So the people who have gotten levels beforehand don't get that bonus. So
So
sometimes
you need a
it's...
sergeant in order to count to 5.
Yep.
Yes.
So why don't we get a sergeant?
Yeah.
Well, probably because it's better to get a squatty
Soon,
base, but
soon we can just
that's up to newbie.
we can deploy our full unit of assault people.
Yes.
It's not a bad idea.
Four
But
shotguns.
So yeah.
I think Kama's got the right idea. Maybe bring 1 or 2 of the people that you've already leveled up on the next mission, but keep getting those rookies up.
Yeah.
First line of defense.
Yeah, we'll
I
probably
consider-
bring 2 rookies, two
I think that's a good combo.
squaddies next time. That's what the thing
Sure.
is, right? Squaddy?
Yeah.
Is the second rank.
Yeah, okay.
And by
let's
saying
see.
next time, is it time to cut a video?
No, I'm not. These are just going to be full stream uploads.
Oh,
okay.
perfect.
Oh boy!
Also, to piggyback on what Kama said, there's a bunch of experts here. If you ever want someone's opinion who doesn't know this, I'm here, so I can give bad advice.
That sounds marvelous.
No, it's
That
okay.
sounds-
I'm really good at giving bad advice.
Right, yes, but, like, you give, like, well-sounding bad advice. Like, your bad advice sounds like it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's another thing. Occasionally, the Council of Shadowy Lurking Figures will ask you to do a thing. You always want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame they didn't give 2 engineers.
However, you may wish there's 2 flavors. There's the randomly generated-ish kind, like this one. And then there's a few fixed ones. And the fixed ones are undiluted murder.
We will tell you when that
We'll
happens.
tell you when that happens.
Okay. Well,
This
for
is
now,
not a fixed
They're
one.
horrific.
yeah, for now, a couple scientists.
It's not time to go fishing.
Yeah.
I
Going fishing.
have heard stories of the whale mission.
Yeah, you never want to go to Newfoundland. If it's Newfoundland, you go, oh shit, send the A-team.
He's lying. Touch the whale. Send everyone to touch the whale. Whale is friend.
That may be one of the Iron Man changes of I am doing this mission until I clear this mission. Like, what team do I have to send that can actually clear this mission?
Really, that mission is only awful if you don't know that you need to be careful about it. If you do, you can take the appropriate precautionary measures. But if you don't and you walk into it, you may scream like a little girl and run the hell away.
Also, another big thing about these missions is there's not a lot of control or sanity check about when they happen. So sometimes they happen really early and are terrible, or sometimes they happen really late and you sleepwalk through them.
Yeah. In particular, Newfoundland and one other completely pooch you if they happen early. It should be noted, when you're back at the main Who Do We Stick in the Sky Ranger screen, there's a Make Items Available button.
Yeah, I already found it.
Sorry, I'm still a little behind.
No, it's alright. It's a thing. It's a thing that you know.
There is only one time that this will betray you.
Yes. Yep. And it is amazing. That thing betrayed me, and the betrayal consequence made that mission better. Just so much better.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think sending one of our assaults, one of our many assaults, and a sniper onto this mission.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We have our front line, we have our back line, we have our rookies.
See, if you did
Your assault?
training roulette, you wouldn't have this problem because
training
your assault
roulette
would be better.
Training roulette will always give you the class base skill, because that's one of the ones that's locked into the skill tree.
Right.
After that, things get weird.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of skills in the game that are not necessarily bad. They're just bad compared to the alternative. The opportunity cost of them is way too high to justify it. With training roulette on, that's no longer necessarily true.
While we were in flight, comma recovered.
Hey guys, I'm ready! Guys?
Hey, you finally have a heavy.
Oh, a mission? No, I'm definitely bedridden. I'm too wounded. I'm horribly burned.
Yeah, where
They're gone. Okay, when's lunch?
Where are you guys headed? India. I don't like the food there. I'll pass.
Not feeling Mumbai today.
New objective received.
All right, I'm back. What a miss.
There you go. A+.
Comma, you're my favorite. You are absolutely the best.
I'm fairly certain Kama was back for a while, but hey, whatever.
Oh, I know. That's why.
It seems that upgrading to Assault also gave them an extra blip of health.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, leveling up will get you health over time. So you'll notice you have a special guest star on this mission.
Yeah.
It's time to protect this nerd. He can run, he can hide.
Yeah, and hiding is very important. So he has one ability, which is Head Down, which does exactly what it says. Get your head down, you dumbass. Which gives him some bonus defense and, I think, protects him against crits.
Now, do snipers behave in any odd ways?
Yes.
They can't snipe yet.
Yeah. Snipers Their sniper rifles are big and clumsy and awkward, so they cannot move and shoot
With their rifle.
with their rifle. They can still shoot with their pistol from the hip. But,
To fire a sniper rifle, it takes 2 action thingies.
So you generally don't want to move your sniper around a lot, as, snipers.
Let's do this.
move around a
Except you
lot.
have to anyway, because the sniper doesn't yet know how to shoot at things beyond their personal sight range.
Yes. And
Can't
that's...
count to 5, can't ask a friend where targets are.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's one of the skills, by the way, that has just far too high an opportunity cost not to take, is the ability to shoot at stuff beyond visual range. The alternative skill to that is the ability to hit fire with your sniper rifle, which would be great if it didn't come at the cost of actually being a sniper.
Alright, Doc. You just hide in this corner with the sniper.
The sniper will be...
It isn't readily apparent yet, but each class also gets benefits or penalties to their movement based on which class they are. For example, supports and assaults are a little bit faster than the other 2.
And supports and assaults, I believe, both have access to a skill that can make them go faster still.
Well, supports do. Supports have a skill that just says, I get to move even faster now.
3 more tiles of movement, which is
dodge
good
roll.
because they're the person you want running over to people to make them not die.
We're escorting this VIP, so we gotta take this stealthy.
The whitest man ever named Marzu.
That alien is unusually
Oh!
human in its appearance.
New boy.
So much for stealth.
Infiltration unit of some kind.
Open door, and we're caught.
For further analysis.
Going hot.
Ooh, thin men.
Yeah, these things are horrible.
Hello,
Alright.
ordinary
It's
fellow
time
human.
for-
Are you here to help us escort this human scientist, fellow human?
We
Now, before
too
you
are
take this
fellow.
shot, hold on. Before you take the shot with LT, remember that LT has run and gun, so
He
the
has
run
the move.
they can
And
run
also
out
a
there.
shotgun.
Yeah, but they... Ooh. They can get up there. There's a ladder right there. What if they just annihilated this boy from up above? Is there any way to tell if enemies are... No, they can't Overwatch because their turn is just a move. Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Alright,
There'd
but
be
you
an
have to
icon
press
on their
running gun
bar
before
that
you
says
move.
if they're
Yeah,
overwatching.
the only thing I'm concerned with is all of this out there.
Well, you'll get to see
Yeah.
when you get
So
there. Push the button.
a risk that you are going to have to weigh.
You have the rest of your team hasn't done anything yet, so they get to respond to whatever's over there.
Yep.
This is easily the safest time you could possibly do it.
All right.
Also, even though it says run and gun, you can just run up there and then huck a grenade at it.
But fragments.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see what
At
they...
this
And,
point, 90% of my stuff is just.
There's
a hero
nothing
blade
there.
with fragments.
Okay, we found something else.
Away we go.
Yeah, we found a sectoid. We got up high enough that we found a sectoid.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would happen, but if you can take out a thin man early, it's worth it.
Yeah, so the thing about thin men that may not immediately be obvious is that they hate you in everything you stand for.
Interesting.
Oh, wait.
You don't fucking say.
I'm wrong. They don't have the ability to throw grenades in this version. My apologies.
Well, I will take a 74% chance.
Yep.
You got this. Yeah, you do. Fragments.
It's up to you, Jones.
The sectoid is somewhere behind this canister. That's all half cover or no cover.
As an aside, did you see how that thin man exploded into a cloud of
He
brilliant...
released an ordinary cloud of human pheromones.
Yes!
On
A
death, as
cloud
all
of,
humans do.
a cloud of brilliant blue and green gas.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Your
That's
standard
poison.
human residue.
I think you should move the person who has your med kit into it just to show off what happens.
You should honor his memory by inhaling his fumes to gain his courage.
It's
Well, it's in the air like
miasma.
that. It's a miasma, right?
Yes.
It's like Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, that's right.
Dead bodies produce miasma.
Oh,
Which is
People go crazy.
so before you move that guy, he can get up to above that ladder if you want him to. He without dashing.
Oh shit, he can. All right, yeah.
But I don't know if he has partial cover by sitting on top of the
Yep.
ladder or not.
Yeah, he does.
All right.
All right. Back it up. You should be able to see that sectoid. No. All right. Well, then we overwatch.
You got sweet cover though.
Yeah. Pretty good
Damn
covered
sight.
and the high ground. All right, sniper. Sniper, where are we going to put you?
Nowhere
Oh.
important.
Yeah, the other thing is, parking him at the top of the ladder has one cost, which I'm pretty sure is that other people cannot traverse the ladder at this time.
Correct.
Huh.
Because there's some idiot at the top of the ladder peeking over the lip going, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him.
Well, I think it would still be optimal to move the sniper forward. That way he can actually shoot out the goddamn door.
I mean, because the sniper wasn't going to be shooting this turn anyway, there was definitely an argument if they could make that run to put them on the roof. Hindsight, 2020, all that.
Is it free action to switch your gun?
Yes.
So would it also not be a bad idea to move him to this spot, switch to the pistol, and ready that? Or
That is not a bad idea at all.
Usually, like, to the point that in the sequel, they just put a separate fire and Overwatch button for the pistol.
Yeah, there was a pistol
Okay.
Overwatch.
In this
Do
sequel,
we
you can actually go ahead.
newbie in on the secret and then trust that he won't abuse it?
No, let me figure
No.
it out.
Okay.
No secret. That's cheating.
In the sequel, I'm pretty sure that there is a pistol-only tree for the sniper, right?
Yeah, there is. It turns you into Revolver Ocelot.
There's also a pistol tree in this one as well, but it's not as substantial.
Yeah, it's not nearly as thorough or useful.
Wait, what?
It's there, but at the
I didn't
cost
catch
of
that whole
more
thing.
clipping.
Something about them having a propulsion system? What?
Yes.
Yeah, they can travel faster than light.
Yeah, the spaceships.
Oh, that was the scientist talking. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I was like,
Mars,
why
he
is the base boy talking to me about alien propulsion systems? What?
He is the administrative officer at an organization dedicated to fighting aliens, so it's not like completely insane or anything, but you know.
Why didn't you take the shot?
Because
It never moved out of
XCOM
cover.
sightlines. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
You might be
cannot
able to
see
huck a
it.
grenade from there, though.
Or, yeah.
I know, fragments, my bad.
Or
Yeah, we also can't. Just out
Yes,
of range.
look at this delightful 60% hit chance. Newbie?
Yeah.
This
So
shot,
someone
consider
club
that you
the
might
ladder.
want to have somebody else on this roof.
Yeah, I mean, I can slide him over and then take the shot.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Conversely, secondary thought, you can slide him over, throw a grenade, and blow up that thing's cover so the next person has a better shot.
Remember, grenades are...
Ringing
Actually-
silence. That's how you know it was crumb advice.
It's not a terrible idea, but your grenades are super valuable. Like, you have to weigh the cost of using a grenade that way against its potential benefits.
But that is
However,
crumb advice. It's not terrible.
fragments.
Fair enough.
Also,
It's not a
fragments.
terrible idea on first glance, but there's like, but I won't have it for later.
Or,
Yes, so, yeah.
ooh. Okay.
In this case, it's unusual for crumb advice because it's not actually even stealth terrible advice. There are times you will want to do exactly what he just suggested. May not be one.
Ooh,
Alright.
2 damage. Pistol time.
Yep. Johnson, you got this. Up on the roof.
Get me photos. Photos of dead aliens. Yeah, you want to use the mouse wheel to...
72. Take the shot.
This is going to do 1 damage, and I'm going to laugh and laugh and laugh.
No, it's worse.
Oh, boy!
What if we used a grenade?
Can we grenade from here? That's the problem.
Well, she can go out to
She can
behind
pop out
those-
to the crates and lob
Yeah.
a grenade from there.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at. I just wasn't sure if... No, she can't!
She's holding a
She's
med
the
kit.
medic!
Oh boy, I love everything about this.
And have her take a shot.
Find myself
She can do it.
Unless you want to bank on the possibility that what we consider medicinal substances are terrible, withering poison to alien biology. In which
Well-
case, medkit is grenade.
I mean, that still presumes that medkits have a remote deployment fuse,
You'll be fine.
as any self-respecting medkit does.
What if... What if a shotgun from downtown?
You know she can still use her pistol, right?
Oh, right. I'm trying to figure out...
Oh, yeah, but be careful of that. See that?
The red cover.
yeah.
I'm trying... Yeah,
The red
there's,
cover
really
is
good
flanked.
Cover for
You don't
her.
want to be flanked.
Someone's gonna get shot.
Probably, but it's okay.
As it turns out, you may need to expose one or more of your troops to alien fire in order to complete this mission.
Never.
There is a way to do that, but it involves an incredibly stupid decision.
If I move forward to this cover right here and switch to the pistol, can I take the shot from there?
I don't know. The problem is that functionality only became available in XCOM 2.
And I guess the other thing that I would be concerned about is, like, would I be flanked there?
The icon isn't red.
I would move up as far as you can without being flanked, and if you can shoot, great. If not, go into Overwatch.
Yeah.
Alright. No shot. Should I still
Hello.
should I still switch to pistol?
I don't know. How concerned are you that something's going to jump up on the roof with you? Because if
Yeah,
you're
you know
not,
what? Let's just keep the shotgun and... Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Shotgun, Overwatch. And you stay hunkered down in there. You'll be
You're fine.
fine. There's
Yeah.
scary things outside.
It's true.
This is one of those no time limit missions, isn't it?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Like most missions in
Kite's fine.
like most missions in XCOM 1, because you're not like
Now. It's finally time for the sniper rifle.
Yuch.
Ow.
Still only a 70. God damn. You have a scope on now. Like, how you have less of a chance? Still the same chance.
Well, it's interesting you say that because
But newbie, he's behind a barrel.
Only you throw in a grenade to blow up the barrel.
also take note of that critical chance right there.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I
is
read
one of
that.
the reasons snipers are going to be the ADC at the end of the game.
But what if we gave the cadet a kill?
What if we did that? It's your call, Commander.
Pistol does 1 to 2 damage.
Yeah, this thing only has one
Click on the
health left.
question mark box to see the exact stats of the stuff. And in fact, it may be worth doing to just check out what all is going on.
Oh, okay, there you go. Height plus 20, low cover minus 20. Penalties, elevated ground. What? Enemy has an elevated position and can see this unit?
So you'll note that that's on the sector.
That's on their side.
Oh, okay.
That is a status effect that's on the sector.
Alright. Fuck it, fire pistol, let's go.
Not. Oh, what? Yeah, sure, whatever.
They got it.
Way to go, roll.
Yeah, good job, Rick and Roll.
Okay.
Roll.
A mighty 1 damage.
Rick and Roll sound like the world's worst rescue rangers. And now for the exciting part, where you go scouting into the unknown.
Also, it should be fairly apparent by now, since a lot of these council missions are from the base game, none of them will have meld canisters.
Oh, yeah, alright.
There are a scant few that are from the expansion.
Huh?
Some missions that were added in the expansion, but most of them are from the base game.
Why, yes, Kite, that is a good idea. Maybe
Oh,
you
I
should heal
reloaded.
yourself.
Okay, okay. I clicked the gun and it was currently equipped and I reloaded it. All right.
So you may want to become familiar with some of the keyboard commands. Q and E obviously rotate camera. WASD move camera are reloads things. Y goes into Overwatch.
Okay.
Goes through currently available units.
Yeah, should I utilize the healing?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. 4 is the danger number of health. 4 is the range from which a thin man can murder you.
Alright. You'll wound.
The light plasma rifles have a damage range of 2 to 4. So
hold up, I have to move out and then spray this where I was.
Look.
Alright, scientists, it's time to move forward a little bit. That's a good turn. Hunker down.
When your sniper levels up a little bit, that position she's currently at will probably be what her position is for most maps. She just finds a high spot and just stays there.
Alright, well.
You know, like snipers do. But for now, she can just rifle Overwatch because... Or you can move it to the corner. One or the other. Goddamn.
Well, I moved them there so that Roll can eventually get down off the roof.
That's fair. You can actually vault down over lips yourself because your troops have that degree of athleticism, but they cannot like climb up sheer walls. What I'm saying is they can definitely dismount ledges that they can't get back up.
Yeah, okay, I see that now. I was wondering
It's
what
okay.
that.
You're learning a lot.
Yeah. Alright, Roll, you got a kill. It's time to move forward a little bit and see if you discover any new targets.
Yeah, I think at this point, the only person who can get a kill is your medic.
Roll's icon in the bottom left when their name is up.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a little plus next to it, that means they've gotten a promotion that mission.
Oh, nice.
Or a promotion is locked in for them as soon as they get back.
Alright, well,
So
we got somebody moving down there.
you got Death Star.
Yeah.
That's a terrible reference. Let's not.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're on the sniper rifle. I think we just Overwatch with Johnson.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe they'll get
That
shot
was
off.
marvelous. That was everything I could have hoped for.
Not a fan
Crumb's
of where,
disdain is a coin, rare and precious.
a fan of where Kite is currently standing. I think that sectoid ran into that building.
Or behind it. Or around
Yeah.
back one of these pressurized tanks, which for whatever reason don't explode when they're shot, even though they really probably should. Because
Oh, they should
pressurized
explode
tanks.
like firecrackers, but they won't.
I mean, in fairness, they're probably very heavily restrained, as you can see the cages for.
Oh shit. That fucking
What?
manhole cover that's in the middle, like right in the center there, it looks like a gray.
It does look
Oh,
like
yeah.
a second.
Yeah, it does.
What the fuck?
Looks like the rank insignia for squaddies, if I remember correctly.
Oh, then maybe that too.
The Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, now that you've enjoyed a little bit of time with the XCOM sound design,
Mhm.
thank you after we're done here.
Okay. What if run and gun
Yep.
this cover and just took a shot? What if?
And now you understand the terrible temptation that is run and gun.
Okay, so in honest asking your advice here, would that be a really bad idea because it is the last turn of
It
the...
is very risky.
It is
Okay.
incredibly risky. But, and this is important, adults are the one class that are actually allowed to do this and not have it be the dumbest fucking idea you've ever had. Because they have the tools to mitigate a lot of it once they're ranked up.
If it's a good idea on assaults, it's a bad idea on everyone else.
On anyone else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I think for now we just move forward to this cover. And I think this is just an Overwatch turn.
Yep.
That's probably not the worst idea.
Next
But
turn,
yeah.
your assault might be moving forward to be doing some shooting.
Run and gun is
Uh-oh.
a terrible, terrible
Oh.
scenario.
Yeah, so that might not have been the best cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I like where this is headed.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no!
They're fine for now.
Yeah. Boy, it sure would be nice if you had a med kit in reserve. Don't worry.
Hey. You agreed with me on that one.
I
Shut
did,
up.
and it's
What's
still
up?
funny to me.
Threat neutralized. Now, okay, if we have all discovered territory, okay, can I leave the scientist here until we shoot our way to the thing, and then just have them run from there to there?
Yes. Yeah.
You can.
And in fact, the music will like stop being threatening and ominous once you've eliminated all hostiles in the map. At which point, you're just safe gathering bolt.
Oh, so it doesn't automatically end the mission once you've killed everyone?
No, you actually have to get the man.
It does not.
On my way.
Alright, I think our assault may be hanging back for the
Hanging back for a little bit?
Yeah.
As you may have noticed, being an assault brings with it certain occupational hazards.
It's okay. This assault might be injured. You have 2 more in reserve.
Yeah, fortunately you have a lot. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah.
soon to be 4 more in reserve, because I'm pretty sure the 2 people on this map are also going to become assaults.
Are a wonderful thing that leads you to some very bad habits. Because
the
they
medkit is
encourage you
one-time
to
use per mission.
Yeah.
The medkit itself is
under
not
normal
gone.
circumstances. Yeah, you've just consumed all its resources for now.
So basically, Kite was like, hey, I'm the doctor, and I have all these painkillers. I'm just going to take them all.
Is there
Yes.
an end turn? There we go.
I think delete is the end turn key. Or
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Or backspace.
Alright.
Please don't hit it by accident. It will be a very sad pain.
Says you, I'm going to laugh hard.
Wait, did you just end a turn with somebody having actions up?
It was the assault who I decided I was not moving forward for the rest
But
of
you can
this.
still overwatch them!
Okay. There.
Is there ever a disadvantage to overwatching someone?
Yeah, you're
Only the
reserved.
opportunity cost.
If you overwatch early in a turn, before other things happen, you can be in a disadvantaged position if you pop another squad of aliens, because they can move around in a position where they can then get around to that Overwatch person without them being able to take a shot, depending on cover and such.
But yeah, like I said, that is an opportunity cost. The cost of overwatching is that you don't have that action in the tank to do something else with.
I'm saving the scientist. Wait, Overwatch pistol. Why are you... Right. You were on your pistol for reasons, and I had forgotten. I fixed this now.
The only person who should be really worrying about switching between pistol and their main weapon is your assault, because the pistol and the assault rifle have the same range penalties.
Is that true? I thought the
think
pistol
so.
had some damage drop off.
Well, I said range penalties. I didn't say anything about damage.
Right. So, newbie,
This looks pretty clear.
a suggestion, if I... You moved the character for whom the suggestion was relevant. So when they were in that shed, you could have walked them over to the corner next to the door and popped open the door to look at them.
Noted.
And then they would have been behind a nice hard brick wall.
Well, for next turn, we have...
Last thing I'm going to say here, it might not be a bad idea to make sure there is a chain of people to cover the scientist as the scientist is making the run.
We'll leave...
Don't have all of them sitting at the exit. You want to have them like halfway to cover the person.
This zone seems moderately secure.
Yeah, I'm going to just Overwatch this turn. Next turn, I'm going to open up that door. If we don't find anything there, then we're going to start moving out. I'm trying to be as aggressive as possible, but as one might consider, the threat of losing characters is quite real.
Yeah, we're in Fire Emblem Classic mode here, folks.
Alright, that side looks to be pretty clear, except for this ghost zone over here.
That zone doesn't matter.
Fortunately, you can illuminate with...
A grenade.
Well, yes, but
I think you're okay, actually.
Please note, you can also move to the other side of the door to get a different view around that crate. It may not be relevant, may not even be helpful, but you can do it. Kaido 4 is now quite safe.
Strike one. You've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location.
Uh-oh.
Eyes up.
I like the sound of that.
You have a wave of X-rays.
Yeah, that's another thing that can happen is when you move the scientist.
Yeah, about
Inbound.
that. About that.
Get ready.
All right, so fuck.
Okay, so yes, they're on Overwatch.
But if I don't move anywhere closer to that square, I will not trigger, correct?
However,
the thing is,
they
you
can
have
move.
to be. Yeah, they're going to move on their turn, so you have to be very careful about moving the scientist, which you want to do because otherwise he's going to get shot.
Other idea? You saw where it landed, correct, newbie?
Yes.
Lob a
Throw a
grenade at it.
You might not be able to see it, but you know where it landed.
Yeah, you know it's there.
That's
Object
a
permanence is there.
strong piece of advice.
Don't move the scientist first. If you're going to throw a grenade at it, throw it first.
Yep. Threat neutralized.
Yet another reason why
But at what
grenades,
cost?
they're really good. God damn it, Loon.
Oh, and
It's a fragment of the cost.
The important difference between normal and classic. In classic, thin men have 4 health.
Oh shit. That's okay. Just stay there. Don't move. Cool. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on the mouse.
Also, in classic, the pods of enemies are usually 2 to 3, while in normal it's 1 to 2. So you have a little bit more of a.
I mean, I think that will scale up with time as well.
Yes.
If the scientist gets in the, do I need to get everybody in the drop zone or just the scientist?
That's the scientist.
All right.
Yeah,
so
so the
I
next
should
turn the
pretty
scientist
much.
might just be able to book it.
Yeah, I should just leave everybody where they are.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
You've
They're
got
covering
good
those
angles of
spots.
fire. You've got, good
The
cover.
only person I might suggest moving is the person sitting in the truck, because they can't see jack
can't see
or
it.
shit right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them up. To
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
you can
the
move
top
them
of
off
the
to the
truck is
top
not
of
a
the
bad
bed.
idea.
Yeah, that's dashing. Oh, wait, hold. No, game, please. There we go.
I'm on it, Commander.
What do your rookie eyes tell you?
4 more thin
Look,
men.
look with your rookie eyes. Oh my god. No, please.
Yeah, let's have dodge roll shuffle up a little bit too, just a little bit closer. Yep. There we go.
I like the
knew
sounds
it.
of that.
I knew it. I knew something was gonna pop out.
If you knew something was gonna pop out, you could have just had them wait.
What?
Where's your
What are
shot?
you shooting through?
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay, I got this. I got
Yeah,
this.
you do.
What?
It's time for rookies to get some kills.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Hold up. Hold the phone for a second here.
Yeah,
there's a hole
physics,
in it.
we know. Fix your game, Jake.
No, it's fine. There's a.
Steel's
it's not
heavier than
random.
rookies.
That is actually a super awkward angle. Because you'd have to, lean out over the lip and shoot down and back.
Alright, well, it's not overwatching, so what if I just jumped down right next to it and shot it right in the fucking head?
Correct.
That is a 100% available
Let's see what
solution
happens.
that you should maybe take.
Go ahead, you got this. Howdy,
Should you roll a
motherfucker.
disengage check?
Yeah, pretty much.
As close as you can get.
Nobody
Surprise!
suspects. Nobody suspects the girl in the truck. Okay, so he can't quite make it to the escape zone this turn, but I can move him up to some cover.
Yep. I think if they're right next to those blue boxes that you just got to, and they do the hunker down next turn, if nothing gets in the way to do an Overwatch, they can just book it to the escape spot.
Yeah, but consider that an Overwatch might happen.
Yeah.
All right,
Enemy forces headed your way.
Hunkering
Yo.
down is good.
Get ready.
you. Oh no. Wait. Really?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah! Okay, so that thin man needs to die yesterday.
What if?
That's XCOM.
Hold on. Do not grenade.
What if we move? Oh, will that hurt the scientist?
It won't hurt the scientist. It will kill Kite.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what if we move Kite and then just throw a grenade?
It's overwatching. You're not gonna be able to get Kite far enough away without triggering the overwatch.
Does it have a shot on Kite?
Yeah, it's not clear that it has a shot.
It's not clear that it doesn't have a shot either.
Kite. Highlight Kite quickly.
Kite doesn't have sight on it.
Okay, then shuffle her down the way.
Yeah, move her to the back of the truck.
Not too far. It might get line of sight if she does. This is an awkward position. I think she'll die. Which is always a thing you want to hear.
We're good. Alright, it's time to ruin this thin man's day.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, if you're throwing a grenade,
wait,
make sure it actually is going on top of the truck and not underneath the truck.
Yep.
Yeah, because underneath will
No,
kill the scientist.
luckily the UI is very nice about that, and he turns red.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's good UI design in this game.
So, goodbye fragments.
You couldn't have had your sniper try and take a shot at it?
Look.
Like, you remember that the grenade is always... The grenade is always your last resort, right? Because it's guaranteed. So you take the shots you can take for free fragments, and then you grenade, or you just grenades like an asshole.
Alright, scientist, get out of here.
Just book it.
Thank you for coming.
Oh,
Who knows?
Christ.
Who knows?
Thin Man just fucking drops in at the last second.
Like,
Oh,
on
you
the truck,
sweet
too.
innocent summer child, you don't know what you're in for.
Get used to this. That's every level forever now. We just continue to spawn in enemies wherever we feel like it.
This is sort of a 1 on the 1 to 10 stress level of XCOM.
This is what you signed up for, man. When you're like, oh,
That's
I don't know
game
if I want to
design,
play this. I'm like,
right?
are you sure?
You just throw more things.
Alright,
in
we
the
got
bin.
a second heavy and a support.
Ooh, that
Hooray.
scientist was in the drop zone and then ran away.
Yeah.
Look,
Enjoy your
and
smoke
the
grenade.
person with the med kit became a support. How appropriate.
Christmas miracle.
Look, it's not like they could have put the dropship on the map as some
Oh
sort of
man, you haven't
object
actually
you could
gotten to
skirt
play a
and
mission
hide
with
behind.
Heavy, have you?
No.
Okay,
For the
Heavy's
next map.
That's impossible.
Heavies
That's still
have-
an unsolved riddle of science.
magical things associated with them.
But that does mean we get 2 more people to come along in the next mission. So, Kama, you should get that ready.
All right.
Oh hey, medals.
Well,
Commander.
yeah, let's get the last 2 names and do a bit of base work, and then I think we might sign off for the night.
All right, that's
fair.
What are
I'm
medals?
just-
Medals, there we go.
Okay, so yes, medals you can assign 1 of 2 powers to, and it's permanent. And then you can hand them to soldiers.
Oh,
There
here's a
are a
good question
fix-
actually from the chat. Why is one person out for 12 days who only took 2 damage when another person who got crit and took 4 damage is only out for 4?
Congratulations, you thought more about this than the developers did. Now you are Jake Sullivan!
You might have to do a percentage of total.
Yeah, what Loon said. Conversely, it's randomly rolled how much damage or how many days you're out. It's pretty much, think of it as like a dice roll. You roll 4 6-sided dice, and that's how much of like the time you're out for.
Wait, you can be out for 24 days?
It's something like that. I don't know what the actual
It's
number is. I'm just giving an
fuck.
example of it.
Also, thank you for the bits. Alright, so +2 aim seems vastly better than +2 will.
Yes.
Like
Correct.
will, like we're talking bad about will, like how will doesn't. Will is an important stat, kind of, but
Yes.
when
It
you're,
prevents
when you're
panic.
talking about the stat that affects what happens when things go wrong, as opposed to the stat that prevents things from going wrong.
Will be useful later in the game. It has some uses early on, but aim is useful throughout. So I always go with aim myself.
Will's the one that prevents panic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
Rob, your bitterness is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like pure chocolate.
Now, would or the aim medal would be good to assign to the sniper, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also, and this is worth noting, aim does something else. It won't do something else until much later.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it's
will talk about
permanent?
that when it happens.
Also, you can rename the medal to the Good Boy medal, which
Yes.
you probably should.
Yes, you can rename these medals. This is important because it enabled Jade Star to name one of the medals the Bonus Buenos Aires Air Medal.
That was very good.
Do we also name the medals after people in the chat then, or?
I mean, you can.
No, I think you just go with the good boy medal or something like that.
I'm keeping it gender neutral, but still.
The good soldier medal.
that's
Yep.
a
Good Sodlier Medal. I like it.
The Good Soldier medal. They like to
Um,
hold other pieces.
I kind of
medal.
wanted you to name that the Good, the Boy, and the Medal, but it's just.
All right, so slapping this on the sniper.
On
Yep.
A. Johnson.
Yep.
All right, I have a couple names for you.
We are watching an animation, and then I will do that.
All right.
What do you get that medal for?
Completing a council. mission.
Oh, okay.
There's some conditions for some of these, but
Being a good soldier.
Okay, we got
All right, so the first one is Magma Rashi 01.
So, magma.
sorry, Tarek.
all right.
And the second one is Demon Trigger.
Hell
I
yeah.
wonder who that is.
There we go.
Kite, the perk you get for being a support is Smoke Grenade. You get to turn fake cover into real cover for a turn.
Do you have one more? Just because that's literally no wait. we
There's
got,
two more. There's two more.
Yeah, we got two more people. Let's just like round off the list, you know,
All right, let's do it. Roll two more.
before we have to start replacing the list.
All right. I'm gonna see if there's any doubles. Okay. Ones here is first one would be Zapdos 23590.
So Zapdos numbers.
Zap 2.
Yeah.
Zap 2.
The sequel to Zap.
Guys, you're on the list. It's just whoever's in the chat.
All right, and let's see.
Can you just go Zap? Never mind.
Zapdos.
I was hoping
okay.
for Zapdos.
Oh, wait.
I'll,
Yeah,
act-
that's-
I'll
yeah,
actually put in
God damn it.
dose because otherwise I won't remember.
And the last one is Civil Twilight.
All right.
I did roll one a couple times ago that was Pigeon Farmer and Wandering Newbie, but I figured just re-roll those.
Yeah, I can't go on the mission on the commander.
That's right.
Although I do think it'd be really funny if you like wandered in and then like died on the first mission and then handed your save to someone else.
This isn't a Dwarf Fortress game.
And then we roll on the viewer list, and then you get this. You continue the stream.
I appreciate your efforts to support.
Oh, do we want to put together a mission name file?
That is an off-screen thing.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
All right. Actually, I would say you do one more thing before you end the stream.
Oh yeah, finish xenobiology
Yeah,
and
rotate
select
the globe.
immunology.
Yeah. Because it's going to take like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take as short a time as you can manage.
I literally clicked and it was done.
You're
Yep.
telling me that we should risk the lives of our
Yeah,
troops so
this
we can take
this is
one
the
of
other
these
thing I know
things
about XCOM.
alive.
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology
Now-
is quite similar to
Are you
our
telling me we could take prisoners in war?
delivered at close
As absurd as this seems, Newbie has already, I think, begun to develop the level of paranoia about getting anywhere close to aliens. that this game sort of engenders in you.
No, I got up right next to one before.
You nerds understand there's guns out there. There's bullets. The real world is strange and frightening.
Interrogate it. Find out what they want.
Killing these soldiers risk their lives doing their job. Maybe? Maybe, Brad? Maybe that's what they're for? Maybe that is their job?
Look, it gets better. Just give him 20 years.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
I'll speak to. I was here. I was here the whole time.
I did not notice Bradford stalking off like he has a headache.
But steel's heavier than prisons. I don't get it.
All right, so. All right, so the xenon biology thing actually gets you a whole.
Gets you access to new toys.
Also, lore.
Also that.
Oh
But-
boy.
I did notice that there was like you need to research, do autopsy stuff when I was looking at the sectoid. Does
Yes.
doing the biopsy actually give me bonuses to fighting them?
Yes.
It gives different
Specifically.
things. However, don't worry about doing biopsies right now. There's something you can get later that can make the biopsies go much, much faster.
They're autopsies. Biopsies are samples of tissue from something that's alive.
All right, sorry. But fragments, we could.
Okay, so there's fragments. Consider carefully if you want to think of it meld recombination, because the stuff that's locked behind it is absurd and amazing.
Well, I think
It also takes a while to get started.
It does
because
take
you
a
gotta
while.
build
I would actually
facilities and
highly
such.
recommend doing weapon fragments first.
That's true.
Alright,
It does.
well, what about-
It does give you
we,
some.
we do
stuff.
we do at some point need to do the arc thrower.
Yes, that is necessary to beat the game.
Beat the game, but there's no huge priority on it as of yet.
Okay.
Even though they put the big label on it that says priority, that just means on plot track.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's throw in the fragments. Yeah, because the fragments get you some of the accessories, right?
Yes.
And it also leads to better stuff.
It's the start of the weapon tree, and materials is mostly the start of the armor tree.
Basically, you don't want to spend the rest of the war shooting high-velocity pieces of lead at stuff when you could be shooting much more interesting
Technology has a
things.
number of potential applications.
And in order to do that, you need to understand their fragments.
I'll notify you as soon as we have something significant to report.
I still love like what did we come into this war with? Medkits. That's it.
Actually, it didn't even have a med kit to start. You had to make one.
Well, sure,
We
but
know
you knew how.
what first aid is.
Yes. First aid is not unknown, unlike counting to 5.
Yeah,
Do
but this
we?
is gasified first aid.
Yeah, because
It's
I
true.
watched someone take a step back and spray where they were to use a med kit.
They
didn't
got
actually
they
spray
got it in
themselves.
the air and then walked into it. That's how they got it on their body.
I apply first aid as I would cologne.
Do you spray cologne into midair and then walk into the cloud?
That's actually something you're supposed to do.
What? Really?
You want to gently waft the disinfectant over the wound.
I still can't believe Dr. Vaughn expects our troops to try to bring one of those.
All right, I think that was a pretty good first run there, newbie.
Much less
Yep.
alive.
Yep, there you go. There's our objectives and all that.
I can't wait for the deaths to start.
Never.
Oh, just
Episode
you wait.
2, body count.
Just you wait.
Hey,
There are
what's
gonna be
this? What's
missions-
this other option that's grayed out in the menu?
Oh,
Memorial? What would you need a memorial for?
All right, for now.
The other realities in which soldiers die don't exist anymore.
It's
Yeah.
true. Anywho,
Save next. What? That is the. Wait, did that save? That is the most confusing save. Like you click the slot and then you have to hit next. Yes, next. That's the slot I want it to be.
Yeah, next save to right.
Well, it was a decent first run.
Yeah. No one died.
No one died.
as we go on, things will undoubtedly get more exciting. But
Oh. Down here. oh wow, this is actually the base. Like if I open up, there's the
model of the base.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
your stuff goes in there as you build it.
It's your ant farm.
That's cool. All right, well,
And
next
there
time.
is a giant stone head embedded in the mountain.
Next time.
You're a Moai head they dug up
Wait,
somewhere.
God, I can't like go off the screen to close OBS because then it like scrolls everything way. Well, either way, next time.
Commander, I think you're drunk.
No.